Welcome everyone to our JA Barracuda Bowl, the fourth annual actually. And I'm just super excited to have everyone here to help celebrate and give out awards for our student companies this year. To kind of kick things off, and just so everyone, I want to make sure everyone can see my screen here. So my name is Ryan Venderlich, and I'm the Student Enterprise Manager with Junior Achievement of Delaware. Let me go ahead and bring that up. Perfect. And so today is all about the students. I know I help to organize and coordinate and, in a sense, run this program, but without the students and without all of their participation, this program would not be possible. So I'm really just going to move right along. I am going to quickly talk about the program. So in case you are not familiar with the JA Company program, it's actually Junior Achievement's longest running program. It's over 100 years old. And it gives students, particularly in high school, the opportunity to start, manage, and eventually liquidate a real life business. They make crucial decisions. They engage with multiple stakeholders, from customers to mentors and business people who come in from the community and volunteer their time. But ultimately, all of that pressure and all of that responsibility lies on the students and their student company. We wouldn't be able to make this experience happen though without our mentors. So I really just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And I kind of wanted to shed light on how we actually run this program or offer this program here in Delaware. So we have three different unique models. There's an in-school opportunity in which students, particularly with an interested educator, will team up with JA to deliver the program during one of their classes. It can go over any class. It's not just a business, entrepreneurship, or finance or marketing course that it layers over well, but that's truly or typically who we have participating. It also just got infused into the Marketing Today pathway, which was launched at the start of this school year. That's going into its level 3 and level 4 courses next year. So we're super excited to have that be launching next year and have additional students who have not gotten to participate be engaged. And then of course it can layer over top of a school store or any other school enterprise. We're going to jump right into that second model again, which is the after school model, which is delivered really in lots of different opportunities and areas. Some schools run this program, during their CTSO, BPA, or DECA groups, and some of them layer it over with a shop or another technical type of area. And then last but certainly not least is our host site or internship-like experience. And that's where students will actually get to engage with and have the program delivered while they participate at a business host site. This is great for nonprofits who we team up with to help provide opportunities with, as well as our private businesses. Of course, high school seniors are given preference in this experience, but we have had freshmen and sophomores who have also gotten to participate in this experience as well. But enough said about our JA Company program. I want to jump right into why we're all here today. And, it's all about today and these students. And so we have a traveling trophy, which is pictured here, which will actually, once we award it to the JA Company of the Year this year, our first place winner, they will have this trophy come to their school and it will live in their school or business for the next 12 months or at least 11 months until we hold this competition again next year. So I'm super excited. You do not see last year's winner on this because I took this prior to that competition, but Raiders Inc. is listed right underneath, or I believe right above Salem High School. So congratulations to our last year winners, Raiders Inc. out of Concord High School. Now, before we jump right into the awards, I must give a special shout out and thank you to all of our volunteer judges, to all of our educators and program managers at the nonprofits that help support this program, all of the behind the scenes volunteers, so all the parents, all the administrators, all of the customers of these JA companies. I really appreciate all of you. And then students, you guys, gals, all of you for giving your most all of your effort, all of your tenacity, all of your perseverance through some of these most challenging moments of your life, and you're doing it at 16, 17, 18 years of age. I'll be honest, I wouldn't have been able to do that, and I'm a pretty confident guy, as you can kind of see. And I probably would have bowed out my senior year. I would have been mad that sports weren't happening or whatever, and it probably wouldn't have gone well for you. So, or for me. So, I really just want to commend all of you on bringing your A game to our competition. I've heard so many wonderful things from our judges, all of our mentors about how outstanding your commercials were, how outstanding your annual reports were. So I just want to make sure you all know that. And then lastly, I have to thank the sponsors who helped make this event possible. So Marlette Funding and NCC Innovates, they have been our Barracuda Bowl sponsors for 2019, 2020, and 2021. And I hope to be able to bring them back in 2022, but they have just been a true support to JA and allowing us to help bring this event to our students. All right. So some of you may not, or may be wondering, who is here and why are we having this competition? And so I want to kick off by just saying, here are the 9 teams that participated this year in our JA Barracuda Bowl competition. They were also the main 9 companies that were up, operating, and running throughout the entire school year. Most of them got their start in October. We held a Piranha Pond pitch event for all of them in November. And so some of them needed capital, others needed maybe some additional support in terms of marketing or sales strategies. And then JA tried to reach out to their business community and make those connections happen. I just want to say congratulations to all of these teams. I do want to share a couple quick highlights though, because I keep reiterating these are real JA companies, or real companies, I should say. And I want to highlight the revenues, expenses, and profits that just these 9 companies brought in this year. So our revenues for these 9 companies totaled $11,458. The expenses totaled $7,318, and the profits were $4,140. So I just want to give a virtual round of applause. If we were back, pre-COVID, I'd be giving high fives to everyone. That's just tremendous. And I just want to congratulate all of you for that. That's outstanding to do in a year in which you can go out and sell in person, let alone all of you who learned how to run online stores and run, other kinds of business point of sales to help leverage your business and make it successful. So congratulations to all of our competitors this year. And now let's talk about those awards, right? Just to kind of highlight what those are for this year. We have some JA Volunteer and Teacher Award and Appreciation, which we'll go over first. And then we will jump into our JA Social Impact Award, our JA Innovation Award. And the Social Impact Award is the award for companies that made the biggest difference or made the strongest impression in the community or their school community. The Innovation Award is for the company who had the most innovative product or the most innovative service to come out for this year. We have our JA President of the Year Award, and that's one lucky young gal or guy who will win a $1,000 scholarship paid out to their college or institution that they are accepted into. And then finally, we have our JA Company of the Year awards, and we'll have 3rd place, 2nd place, and 1st place with various prizes, which I'll go over later on. So first and foremost, I have to give a huge shout out and appreciation to all of our volunteers who participated this year. We had CSC and JP Morgan Chase were our 2 host sites business partners who really provided all the volunteers in those opportunities to those students, and I really appreciate them. We had Bank of America who stepped up and really provided some in-school volunteer support this year. And then we had Wilmington University and Marlette Funding who really helped us out during our Barracuda Bowl judging, our Piranha Pond judging, and then of course, throughout the school year for various in-school or out-of-school volunteer opportunities. And I like the quote, I only left a little portion of it here, but it's all about trying to give back and get others knowing how to kind of equip themselves with the skills and talents they need to be successful. And I think our volunteers did an exceptional job of that this year. So I have a couple of awards that I am going to give out. I do not have pictures of their award yet. It has not yet arrived. Students, I'm sure you can kind of come to terms with that as well, as you had shipping issues this year. But a JA Company Exceptional Mentor Award is going out to Raquel Morrison. And in her first 2 years of supporting and working with our JA Company program students, she has donated over 95 hours of her personal time to volunteer and coach these students at Concord High School. She's attended our Piranha Pond pitch event last year, as well as I believe she jumped on at the end of the one we had this past year. And then she's also mentored and helped support the winning team for last year's JA Company Program of the Year competition. And she's also had numerous Bank of America associates who she's tapped on to come in and support her whenever she needs their support. So I really appreciate Raquel and want to thank her for all of her support this year as an exceptional mentor. So Raquel, congratulations. Next up, I have a JA Company Community Leader Award, and this goes out to none other than Brandy Bay Neal. She is the Christina Cultural Arts Center Director for Internship and Workforce Development, and she has been a team player of mine over the last 2 years, specifically growing and making the Christina Cultural Arts Center program turn into something very special for those students. And I could not have had a better partner to help turn this partnership into something really special. In her 2 years, she helps recruits, interviews, she manages business relationships, which provide her students with a even bigger or even a more immersive experience where students get jobs and internships at local companies. And on top of that, they also run a JA Company program. She has helped bring this Christina Cultural Arts Center groups to our 2018, 2019, and 2020 Piranha Pond pitch events, as well as our 2019, 2020, and 2021 Barracuda Bowl competitions. So please help me in giving a huge amount of congratulations to Brandy for all of her support and everything she's done for the students here in Wilmington. I'm sure it does not go unnoticed. And then next up is our JA Company MVP, or Most Valuable Partner. And I have to give this out to Marlette Funding. They have given us 4+ years of commitment, event sponsorship. They have recruited and secured over 30 colleagues to help participate in events. They are donating so many hours that I can't even count and add all those together to put here on the screen for in-classroom experiences, after school, kind of host site experiences. All of our JA Company program stuff that's been happening from 2017 has really been done in large part to Marlette Funding and the folks there who have stepped up and really brought us a tremendous amount of support, and then also a tremendous amount of confidence to me to be able to take this program and this experience and turn it into what it is today. The 2 events that you all participate in every year were, if you will, the brainchild of Marlette Funding and I, trying to make this JA Company program experience better and more fruitful for all of you. So I cannot say thank you to them enough. I really appreciate especially Kim McCafferty, Courtney Schwobel. They have been instrumental in terms of tapping their colleagues and making sure we have the right support in all of our JA Company programs. So I really, really appreciate that. Real quick, I'm going to admit these people in the waiting room. All right. And then lastly, I just want to give a huge thank you to all of our JA Company program host site business partners. The first of which, CSC, has been a business partner for 3 years now. They have had volunteers jumping into, I would say, at least 45 sessions at this point, some of which were in person, some have been online, but lo and behold, they've always been there to be able to recruit and have students participate in, first off, going out to CSC's headquarters and getting to engage out there, even selling products to their CEO. Was a highlight of last year for those students. And then this year, they really stepped up to team up with Christina Cultural Arts Center to really provide those students with a wonderful experience. So it's just been a great partnership from the beginning with CSC. And of course, I kind of already mentioned CCAC, but they've been teaming up with us for 3 years as well to provide their students with this wonderful opportunity. And then last but certainly not least is Chase. They had their first year of participating as a business host site this year, and they really knocked it out the park. They had anywhere from 4 to 5 volunteers at every meeting, and it was just something that I thought our students who got to experience that really took away and benefited from. So thank you so much to all of our CSC Christina Cultural Arts Center and JP Morgan Chase associates. All right. Now, like last year, and then we're going to jump into all those student awards and all those wonderful company awards. I have a JA company extraordinary educator who I have to uh, give you guys a little more information about. She has been a teammate of mine over the last 5 years, Uchechi Amadipe. She is 16 plus years as an educator here in the Brandywine School District and at Concord High School. She teaches in the finance and accounting section. She's helped inspire and prepare more than 72 kids, I know, over her course of her career. But within our JA Company program, she's had at least that number of students participate and really complete this program. And I just cannot thank her enough. And so she does have a special award that I did receive. And I'll be sending that out to her. Either I'll be shipping it or I'll be dropping it off at the school, whatever her preference is. But I just had to give her a moment to say thank you. So if Miss Amadipe, if you are there and you would like to unmute yourself, I would love for you to jump on. I know you may be in the middle of a class, but I just wanted to make sure you saw this recognition and this you received this. So
Ryan, you are such a pleasure to work with. Thank you so much. This program is one that the kids love and they get so much out of it, and it's my pleasure to continue to implement it. What a treasure. Thank you so much. I'm Wow, I'm nonplussed. I am never at a loss for words, and I am right now.
well, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate you as a person and everything you do for the students at Concord. So looking forward to turning that 5 years into a 10 year. Um,
Thank you.
And now, finally, but certainly not least, we're going to jump right into that awards ceremony. So I know students, you all have been holding your breath and wondering, when is this going to actually begin? When are we going to learn about the things that we won? So I wanted to save you guys because you're the best for last, right? But I did have to say thank you to all of those educators and volunteers who really stepped up and made this year super, super special. For our first award, I'm going to go ahead and showcase what those students are going to win in terms of prizes. And then I'll go into what that award is. And then finally, I'll round it out with sharing who our winner is. So our very first award, students will be receiving a Junior Achievement of Delaware drawstring bag and a $10 gift card of your choice. And this award or awards will go to the students who were the JA Social Impact Award. And again, this recognizes the best student company that provides a solution to a local, national, or global social issue. And we had a lot this year, students who really took a lot of, I think, critical thinking and teamwork and collaboration to try to come up with products that not only turned a profit for them, but also made a big impact on themselves, the community around them, or even their school. This year's winner, drum roll, goes to Tutela. And Tutela was the JA Company program who participated at JP Morgan Chase host site. So Tutela, congratulations to all of you. I'm sure I saw some of the students from Tutela on here. So congratulations for the Social Impact Award. Moving right along for our next award. This award is also going to have a drawstring bag, but it's also going to come with the choice of your color for a device power bank. So one of those batteries that keeps your phone going all all throughout an entire day, all day long. I know you guys are always on those things, and you always need power. So this will hopefully help you, whether you're going off to college or still staying in high school. I know that's something most students are always wanting. And this is going out to our JA Innovation Award. And so our JA Innovation Award is recognizing the student company who has had the most innovative product or service. And this year's winner for the JA Innovation Award goes to The Real Feel. Congratulations, The Real Feel. You all are more than deserving for the Innovation Award. I just have to comment about The Real Feel. They created a product that has patches, braille patches that go on numerous items. It could go on clothing, it could go on shoes, but it helps visually impaired individuals figure out what side is the left, the right, the front and back, which is a incredible product to come up with. You would think that product would already be on the market, and it is not. So I just want to give a tremendous shout out to Tia and Will, the two co-presidents for that company, and for the product that you all created. And I wish you all the best of luck in hopefully continuing that product on and seeing where it goes one day. So congratulations to The Real Feel. All right. And then our next prize, which I mentioned, was the $1,000 scholarship, which will be paid out to a post-secondary institution, whether that be a 2 or 4-year school or another, program type of development where you can go to school and receive training. We'll provide that scholarship payment on that student's behalf. And this is for our JA President of the Year. And so our JA President of the Year recognizes the student company president who exhibited the best leadership while leading their JA company to success. And this year's JA President of the Year goes to Rachel Berzicki from 302 Jars of Joy. So congratulations, Rachel. I see she's got her mouth wide open and she is totally surprised. So Rachel, I would love if you can come on here and share just what this means for you and just share a few thoughts.
Yeah, so I'm very appreciative. It's kind of a surprise because we've been running this company since last year. And then we've been able to do a lot more this year, take advantage of kind of the issues that COVID's brought, but like kind of turn them into a positive way. So thank you so much, Ryan, and everybody else. And yeah.
Congratulations again, Rachel. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Let's give her a round of applause. Excellent, excellent. Thank you. All right. And now the moment everyone's been waiting for. So you can kind of see here, we have our third place winners. Those students will receive a $10 gift card of your choice, Wawa, Royal Farms, Amazon. If it's a Target or some other gift card that isn't listed, but you prefer that, let me know and we can work that out. Second place is a $25 gift card of your choice. Those are just options I posed there, but really it's your choice of a gift card. I do prefer digital gift cards. It's easier to get to you, but if you want a tangible gift card, we can pay for that as well. And then of course, first place, you all will win a Echo Dot 4th generation speaker. If there's a different speaker out there, if you're like, Ryan, I don't like that one, I don't want it. I want a Google one, I will suit your needs. But those are our prizes for this year's first, second, and third place JA companies of the year. And like I said before, we will kick off with our third place winner, then our second place winner, and then our very final company of the year. And then before we do that, or before I showcase and share those with you all, I do have just a couple more slides after that, so students don't, go off winning and hit cancel, leave the Zoom meeting and go party yet. I do have a couple other things that I want you to help me with or assist me with. So there's a link and a few other things after that. So that being said, I do want to get into this because I know our students are sitting on pins and needles. Again, though, I just want to commend and really celebrate all of our student companies this year. You all put in tremendous effort, and I think that will be kind of a testament to where you all are going as young women and young men. This program really is just that. I think it's a great catalyst to help you turn into the great person you're going to become. And I think all of you exhibited lots of growth this year and lots of ways where you can celebrate your own self for what you accomplished and what you put in. So I want to make sure everyone kind of has that feeling as they're going home today. But that being said, I know everyone wants to know who are our winners. So this year's JA Company of the Year was a very difficult decision to be made. There were lots of companies who exhibited great leadership and great business knowledge. Some of them interviewed exceptionally well. Some had better balance sheets. There were all kinds of different things that went into this decision. But for our third place winner, for our JA Company of the Year, that goes to The Real Feel. Congratulations, The Real Feel. You guys have won third place. Woohoo! I can hear all the excitement. Miss Amadipe, I know that was one of the companies from your class. I don't know if one of the students is on as well and they would like to say something, but I do want to just give a moment to allow a student to jump on and make a comment.
Unfortunately, they all have classes, so I will speak on their behalf. They worked so hard, and they will be thrilled to know that they placed. It's a company that I know William wants to continue running the company, so it's a wonderful idea. It's a wonderful business plan and business model. So I think that he will do well with it. So thank you, judges.
You're very welcome. And yes, Will's eagerness and desire to continue running that business was very well known after his interviews. So we will continue to support him and hopefully connect him with some opportunities that can help him do that in his future. Our second place JA Company Program of the Year goes to, drum roll, Concord Cans. Congratulations, Concord Cans. Second place winners. I know Miss DeFrancesca is on here, but if there's a student, oh, I do see Olivia is on here as well. Olivia, would you like to say something on behalf of the company?
Sure. Yeah, I just obviously want to thank you, Ryan. None of this would be possible without you. You've been so supportive to us throughout the entire year. But on top of that, I just want to thank Miss D, who is our teacher and advisor. She's been so supportive of this whole thing, as well as Raquel, who is our mentor. And then also thank you to Marlette Funding, who has been amazing with providing us with volunteers and expertise to help us succeed this year. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Olivia. I really appreciate that. And Olivia did, I just have to mention, she made a wonderful comment about her JA BizTown experience that she had way back when she was in elementary school. And she said, spoke very highly of JA and her experiences with us. So Olivia, that's why we exist. We want to help support young people like you. So we really appreciate those wonderful things you mentioned about JA. And now for our first place team for our JA Company of the Year. That award goes out to 302 Jars of Joy out of Lake Forest High School. 302 Jars of Joy, congratulations. I see Rachel, would you like to speak on behalf of the company again?
I was gonna let Riley since I already did.
Awesome, Riley, what do you have to say?
Okay, yeah, this is, I just wanted to speak on all of us and how much we appreciate this, and want to thank Ryan, obviously, our advisors, Jen and Randy from Marlette Funding, and our teacher, Miss Russ, for all the support she's given us this year. This is a great honor. Thank you so much.
You all are very deserving and you're welcome. I know Mrs. Rust has been an instrumental part of helping to be that, extra mentor when you needed her there. And then of course, Jen and Randy from Marlette Funding were doing everything necessary to help check in with you all. I know you all didn't have a class like you did last year to participate. So it really was you all stepping up in your senior year saying, let's do this in addition to graduation and AP exams and all these other things that you wanted to, you know, include in your life. And I just appreciate you all really taking it to the next level with your business. And I think you all are very deserving of this award. So again, thank you to all of our companies this year. Third place, The Real Feel. Second place, Concord Cans. And first place, 302 Jars of Joy. So like I had mentioned before we leave, and I will hang on here on this call for a little while longer if people have more questions or want to speak with me a little bit longer. But students, if you are not a senior this year and you would like to participate in our JA company program experience next year, and if you have a teacher and it's likely you won't have them next year, then I highly recommend that you apply for our JA company program business host site experience by clicking on this link. It will take you to my JA of Delaware Teen Marketplace website where I've hosted that form. You can fill it out. It's quick and easy. Your name, your grade that you're going to be in next year, your email, and the school that you attend. I'm going to collect those all summer long, and then I'm going to work with my business partners next year to figure out how we can best support you all and how we can best make this experience available to as many students as possible. Because one of the silver linings of COVID this year was that all of our students at the JP Morgan Chase host site were actually from schools all over Delaware. We had Newark Charter, we had Charter School of Wilmington, we had Polytech, we had Early College High School, we had, I feel like I'm forgetting one in there, Middletown High School, I think, was on there. So we had all these students from so many different schools, and there's no way I can get them to ever join at one business host site all on a Monday afternoon at 3 p.m. So there are some benefits to us doing this online, but I know students, you all love that in-person business host site experience. So I'm going to probably have a mixture for next year. But that being said, please click on this link, go to my Delaware Teen Marketplace site and check that out. Apply if you want to be included next year. And then finally, I just want to say again, thank you to everyone for attending today. Thank you to all of our supporters, our educators, our parents, our volunteers, everyone who made today special, everyone who made this year special. I really appreciate it and couldn't do it without all of your support. Of course, like I said last year, stay safe and healthy. I will, of course, follow up with all of our JA Company award winners to figure out the best way to get your prizes to you. Students, I'm sure you're also sitting there thinking, well, what's next? Well, I know many of you still have to kind of shut down your Square websites and all of those online things that you all got started at the beginning of this year. I'm happy to help support all of that and walk you through those things. So definitely use me as a resource like you have all year. And then, of course, I want you all, if you haven't created a LinkedIn profile, do that, especially for our seniors. Create a LinkedIn profile and add me as a friend. I'll be happy to stay connected with you. If I have internships or other things that pop up from my business community that want to give back, I'll be sure to keep you all clued in, okay? Because you guys are a special group of JA alumni that I still don't have that many students who I guess I would say stay connected to me and utilize me as a resource post high school graduation. So just know I'm interested in helping to support you after you graduate and helping you in those next career journey steps. That being said, I just want to say thank you again to everyone for coming today, for participating in this year's experience. I want to say again, congratulations to all of our students for all the hard work you all put in. It's just been an honor to be able to work with all of you and be inspired by you all. And I look forward to seeing what each of you do in your futures. So with that being said, I am going to hang on here in case anyone has questions for me or wants to chit chat, but you all are free to go. So thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your afternoon and be well.